Hey guys, Gary here. Thanks for watching. So if you've been following on some of my social media stuff, you may have heard me allude to a product I was going to do a video on that while it fits a very niche market, it is revolutionary for that market, like game changing. And it's been a while since I had it. It's been a while since it's come out, but I'll give you my take on it. So in my SBR that I have right here, inside it sits the 2016 NRA show. I have been running a Gemtech suppressed bolt carrier in it. That would be this guy right up in here, which you really can't see much of what's going on just through the ejection port. So what it offers is a two different settings, suppressed and unsuppressed. So if you have it in unsuppressed mode, there's a knob, a button, a key in there. I guess it's a key. You have to take it out of the gun, turn it so it cannot turn while it's in the gun. That makes it unable to accidentally move from one way to the other. But take it out, turn it to, if it's unsuppressed, it just works like a bolt carrier, like bolt carriers do. If you put it unsuppressed, it cuts off a lot of the volume of gas going into the bolt, and it shoots it out the ejection port before it gets down into the inside of the carrier to make the bolt work like the gas piston that it is. So, and it weighs a little bit more as well, and I don't know the stats, but there's a link down here to go look at it. But running suppressed, it slows the bolt carrier down, and if you know, once you put a can on, the carrier speed picks up a lot. And I think it said on a 10.5 inch barrel, which is what this is, or maybe it said 10.3, but you know, close enough. 16% reduction in carrier speed. If you're running full auto, you'll notice that, you know, when you put it on the fun mode. So there's that extra reliability, and the great part is all that extra shit that's going out the ejection port is going out the ejection port. So as you know, if you run a direct impingement gun and you got a can on it, if you get 300-400 rounds out of it before it starts choking, that's normal. If you're getting 500 rounds out of it without it choking, it's fucking working great. So what I want to tell you is, with this bolt carrier, the Gemtech suppressed bolt carrier, when I got it, I slathered it up in some frog lube, the pasty stuff. I don't know if they call it frog lube grease or frog lube paste or whatever. The thicker shit. Put it in here and used it some. I was running my Midwest gun most of the time, but I really wanted to get some rounds on that. So I fired probably 4 or 5 magazines worth with that bolt carrier in there, and then I pretty much went back to using that lightweight rifle and figured I would get back to this. When I moved back here to Pennsylvania, I took a 2-day 1100 round class. I picked this gun up, put bullets in it, and shot the entire class. I did not clean anything, I did not add any lubrication, I just shot the class. Now, went back most of the time to using my lightweight gun because I was really trying to put some rounds through that, and it's performed flawlessly. I mean, I love that gun. So with this guy, then I went and did this match kind of thing for fun up at the Shooter's Gauntlet in Towanda, Pennsylvania, and there was a chance to win some stuff. I won some stuff. But I was like, I don't know how long this bolt carrier is going to go. So I took it out. It's covered, like caked with shit around the outside. And there's like spots for the shit to lay in so it doesn't get in the way of it functioning. I thought it was brilliant. But I put a dab of frog lube, again, on all the rails, the 4 rails, threw it back in, shot the match. And then I've used this in some demos at classes and stuff like that. So we are at the point now where my rough estimate is we have roughly 1,500 rounds, adding lubrication at the beginning and once in the middle. And we'll see if it goes into battery. The last time I did this, it went in real slow. Is there any movement with the thingy? Nope. So even after that many rounds, I run the bolt, it's still closed. So I think this thing is awesome in the fact that I'm now getting round counts between cleanings like I do on an unsuppressed gun. Now I know it's dirty as shit in there, and the last time I ran that bolt, it went slow. And no, don't give me any bullshit. It's frog lube and it was cold outside. I'll discuss all that in a different video once it snows here in PA. But at any rate, I'm going to take this thing out, and we'll go ahead and take a look at the carrier itself and see what it's all about. Alright, so here it is clean. It was so fucking filthy that I was trying to show, I recorded a little bit of this with all the shit caked on it, and you really couldn't see anything. So I decided to go ahead and clean it. And you know, with me, that's not a popular thing. So some of the things I want to point out is right here you can see there's a little tiny S and an arrow pointing towards it. That's so if you look in the ejection port where you see the Gemtech logo, you can see if it's on the suppress setting or not without having to take it apart. Over on the other side is the key, I guess you call it. Put a flathead anything in there, spin it around the other direction, and it puts it back up unsuppressed, and it works just like every other bolt carrier. So if you're not running suppressed, this thing still works great. Some of the advantages it has all the time are, you can see right here, there is a tiny little groove. In addition, there is one matching on the other side. Those, I don't know if they're designed to push gunk away from the rail where it rides on the inside of the receiver, or just give it a spot to go so that the gunk doesn't get in between the receiver and the rail. On the bottom, same thing. You know, this is normally one long continuous rail, and you can see right here and right here, it's been relieved. Again, I don't know if this is to allow the edges to act as like a scraper, or if it's just a spot for all the shit that comes back in a suppressed gun to build up so that it's not interfering with the travel. There are also a couple grooves on the side. Same on this side as well. So lots of spots for shit to go and not get in the way. On the ass end, it's got this enlarged flange section, and it's also got grooves, and I didn't find any shit really caked in there, but it does make the ass end of this heavier. It's the full auto style, as you can see, but I think it's even heavier than a full auto bolt carrier in that respect. And it's got the normal stuff like fully staked gas key, and well, that's pretty much what the bolt carrier looks like, all cleaned up. But that is what it is. It is a bolt carrier. It's got some type of black finish. I don't know what it is. They don't really say, and I don't really care. Change of scenery, change of wardrobe. A shout out to Steve at Holstersmith. What an awesome dude. He's a student of mine. But I got cleaning that bolt carrier up so you guys could see actually what the hell it looked like, and there was so much shit just fucking caked on it, like it was running down off my elbow and stuff. So when I was done, I went, took a shower, and then just did other shit and was like, I'll get back to the video later. Anyhow, I got back to the video today, and I just recorded the part, pointing out the stuff. And in short, what I wanted to say was that this Gemtech bolt carrier, essentially what it does is it gives you a similar reliability as a unsuppressed gun with a regular bolt carrier. So, you know, 1,000 rounds in 2 days wasn't a problem. It didn't hiccup, didn't cause me any grief whatsoever. I just kept shooting the gun. So if you can do that, it could do anything. It does a 2-day class with no cleaning. That's good enough for me. Again, I never pushed it to the point where it failed. It one time ran sluggish when I ran the charging handle. The next time when I tried to do it on video, it didn't. So, and this it was over some time. The gun had gotten wet, was out in the rain a bunch, and like that chip was like caked on in there and baked on, and the gun was still running. So all in all, as far as shooting a suppressed AR-15, you could go buy a piston gun to alleviate the build up and get some more time between failures as far as how many rounds you can get. Or you can take the gun that you already have and you already love with the rail system that you already like and buy the Gemtech suppressed bolt carrier group and probably be okay with it. I had said a while ago that it's a niche category, but it's revolutionary for that category. Direct impingement AR-15 suppressed shooting. I don't know why this isn't a requirement. It's that great. So head on over to gemtech.com. I'll put a link down here at the bottom, and you guys can take a look at it, order yourself one, and enjoy. So, you guys want to know what I cleaned it with? I used this new cleaner. It was sent to me and will be sold by, and it was developed by, and they sent it to me and said, try it out, see what you think. It looks like this. And I know it's all blurred out. And you guys don't know who I'm talking about. But when it hits the market, I'll come make a note on this video telling you this is the stuff I was talking about and you should go buy it. So I got this to try out. It is, a prototype cleaner. I wish I could tell you more about it. It works fucking awesome. So when it comes to cleaners, I have tried every single one known to man. If a company makes a gun cleaner, I've used it. Up until today, I always used brake cleaner. After having tried all of the ones that are out there, I use non-chlorinated brake cleaner. Starting today, I'm using this.